Question number 59 is substitution. First thing that we do in substitution is change the limit. So when x equals to 0, so this is 0, we have to find the value of y. So y equals to 1 minus 0 square is 1. When x equals to half, the upper limit is half, u equals to 1 minus half squared, that means 1 minus 1 by 4, that means 3 by 4. So we found the value of the limits. The next thing we have to do, we have to find the derivative. So dx, we have to find the substitute for dx. So u equals to 1 minus x squared. Therefore the derivative of u is du by dx. This is equals to minus twice x. So therefore the value of dx is going to be du divided by minus 2 equals to x dx. So we actually have to send the x as well to find the value of dx. Now let's do the entire substitution. Hence, so the limit is going to be 1 and the limit for half is going to be 3 by 4. Then we have x cubed. So x cubed, since we have x dx as the substitution, so instead of x cubed we can write it actually x square into x. So that will make it x dx. So this will be x square and this will be x dx. So in that case x square is going to be, if you rearrange this, x square is going to be x square equals to 1 minus u. If you send the x square to this side and u to that side, x square would be 1 minus u. So x, instead of x cubed, we are writing x squared into x dx. So x squared is going to be 1 minus u, and x dx is going to be du by minus 2. So this would be du by minus 2 divided by, we have 1 minus x squared. Now 1 minus x squared is u to the power half, so this would be u to the power half. Now we need to simplify. The first thing that we have to do is bring this minus half in front. So this would be minus half 1 minus u divided by u to the power half du. If we bring the minus half outside the integration, then it would be 1 to 3 by 4. So 1 minus u divided by u to the power half is 1 divided by u to the power half minus u divided by u to the power half dx, and not dx, du. We are doing substitution of du. So minus half 1 to 3 by 4. So this will be u to the power minus half if you bring this upstairs, minus, now power of u is 1 and the power of this is half, so division means subtract the power. So 1 minus half is going to be half, so u to the power half du. So that means this would be minus half. Now let's do the integration. The integration of u to the power minus half, it will be u to the power minus half plus 1 divided by minus half plus 1. So this would be u to the power minus half plus 1 divided by minus half plus 1 minus, this would be u to the power half plus 1. This would be u to the power half plus 1 divided by half plus 1, and the limit is 1 to 3 by 4. So minus half, this would be u to the power 1 minus half is half divided by half minus half plus 1 is 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2, limit is 1 to 3 by 4. Then minus half, 1 divided by half is 2, so this is 2 u to the power half minus 1 divided by 3 by 2 is 2 by 3 u to the power 3 by 2. This would be 1 to 3 by 4. So now this would be minus half. Now we have to plug in the limit. So if you plug in the limit 3 by 4 to this, this would be 2 3 by 4 to the power half minus 2 by 3. This would be 3 by 4 to the power 3 by 2. Then we have minus, let's put a bracket here because the minus half is outside this whole bracket. So this would be 2 into 1 to the power half. 1 to the power half is half, 1, minus 2 by 3, 1 to the power 3 by 2. So this would be minus half. So 2, now half means square root, so this means square root of 3 by 4 minus 2 by 3. Now 3 by 2 means whole cube. This is indices rule. So x to the power a to the power b means x to the power a into b. Similarly, x to the power a by b means x to the power a to the power b, so that when you multiply the power it becomes a by b. So by that rule we can write 3 by 4 whole cube, and the half power is going to be square root, minus, if you remove the bracket, 1 to the power half is 1, so this would be minus 2, then minus minus plus, 1 to the power 3 by 2 is 1, this would be 2 by 3. So now we have to do some calculation. So this particular let me do it here. So this particular calculation is going to be, so minus half 2 square root of 3 divided by 2, square root of 4 is 2, minus 2 by 3. So 3 cube means square root of 3 square into 3 divided by 4 square into 4, that means cubed. And 2 by 3 minus 2 is going to be 3 to the 6. 2 minus 6 is minus 4 by 3. Minus 4 by 3. So the calculation is going to be, this 2 and this 2 cancel, this is square root of 3 minus 2 by 3. This 3 square outside the square root is going to be 3, and this 4 square outside the square root is going to be 4. So inside the square root we will have 3 by 4, and we have minus 4 by 3 here. So the calculation is pretty lengthy. So 3 and 3 cancels, this 2, 1's a 2 and 2 2's a 4. So what we have here is minus 2 square root of 3 minus 1 by 2. Now square root of 3 is square root of 3, square root of 4 is 2, minus 4 by 3. So what we have here is minus 1 by 2 square root of 3 minus 1 by 4 square root of 3 minus 4 by 3. If you subtract this like algebra, for example, x minus 1 by 4x, so this would be 3 by 4. So minus 1 by 2, 3 by 4 square root of 3 minus 4 by 3. Now if we multiply this by 2, if we multiply this by minus half, that would be minus half into this is minus 1 by 2 into 3 by 4 square root of 3 minus minus plus 1 by 2 into 4 by 3. So this would be minus 3 by 8 square root of 3 plus this 2 and this 2 cancels, this would be 2 by 3. This sum is long, but the substitution itself is not the reason this sum is long. This sum is long because of the calculation, the arithmetic. So you have to understand, if the arithmetic is long, that does not make the substitution difficult. Arithmetic by itself is calculation, and substitution is just the rule how you put the values. This sum is partial fraction integration by partial fraction. The first thing that we have to do is break this down into partial fraction. We can write fx as this thing is fx, so 2x minus 3 x plus 2 is equals to, the rule for breaking something in partial fraction is you write upstairs some alphabets a, and downstairs you write the factor. So here the factor is 2x minus 3, then you write plus another number, and the other one is x plus 2. So that's it, that's partial fraction. Now you take LCM. LCM is going to be the same as this, so just copy it here, 2x minus 3 and x plus 2. So this and this matches, so it would be a into x plus 2 plus, then this and this matches, it will be b into 2x minus 3. So the downstairs and the downstairs, the match, so the upstairs 5x plus 3 should also be equals to a of x plus 2 and plus b of 2x minus 3. What we do now is take the factors and find the values. So for this factor, the value of x, if we put 2x minus 3 equal to 0, it would be 3 by 2. So we put the value in both sides. For x equals to 3 by 2, on the left hand side it would be 5, 3 by 2 plus 3. On the right hand side, this would be 3 by 2 plus 2 plus, now since this 2x minus 3 I considered this to be 0, if you put 3 by 2 it would be 3 minus 3 0, so this is 0. Now we can find the value of a. So 5 3 is a 15, 15 by 2 plus 3, 15 by 3, 15 by 2 plus 3 would be 21 by 2, so this is 21 by 2 equals to, now 3 by 2 plus 2 is going to be 4, 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 by 2 a. That means therefore a equals to 3. This 2 and 2 cancels and 21 divided by 7 is 3. Next we have to find the value of b. So here we'll take this thing as 0. So for x equals to minus 2, if we put this on the left hand side, 5 into minus 2 plus 3 equals to, now this minus 2 plus 2 would be 0, so this is 0 plus b. So if you put minus 2 here, 2 into minus 2 is minus 4 minus 3. That means minus 10 plus 3 is minus 7 and this is minus 7b. Therefore b equals to 1. So we can say that if we consider this to be fx, fx is equals to a by, which means 3 by 2x minus 3 plus b by x plus 2. Question number b would be doing the same sum using the partial fraction and using the fundamental rule of calculus. So integration from 2 to 6 of this thing, meaning the one that we just broke down. So let me write down the new version, 2x plus 3, 2x minus 3 plus 1 by x plus 2 dx. By the fundamental rule of calculus, integration of any linear, it has to be linear, expression is logarithm ln x plus b and divided by the chain rule d by dx of x plus b. So that's the reciprocal of a linear expression by the fundamental rule of calculus. For this particular sum, so what we need here, the 3 would be here, constant. So 1 by 2x minus 3 is ln of 2x minus 3 divided by the chain rule. The derivative of 2x minus 3 is 2 plus ln of x plus 2. The derivative of x plus 2 is 1 and the limit is 2 to 6. So that's how we do it. Now so 3 by 2, if we take it as the power by the basic rule of C2, remember when you have this ln or log a, we can write log b to the power a. This is a basic rule for C2, simplify. And another rule that we have is when you have log a plus log b, we can just write log a into b. So that's what we are trying to do here. So by 3 by 2 we can bring it to the power and we can write ln 2x plus 3 to the power 3 by 2 plus ln x plus 2. I think this is 2x minus 3. So 2 to 6. So now we can write ln, if I put 6 here, 2 6 is 12, 12 minus 3 is 9, so 9 to the power 3 by 2. It's the best idea is to simplify first. So we can write ln 2x minus 3 to the power 3 by 2 into x plus 2. Now we can put the limit after we have simplified. So by putting the limit 6 here, we can write ln 2 into 6 is 12, 12 minus 3 is 9, 9 to the power 3 by 2, and x plus 2 is 6 plus 2, which is 8, minus, now we can put 2, ln 2 to the 4, 4 minus 1 is 1, 1 to the power 3 by 2 is also 1, and 1 plus 2 is 3, so this is 1 into 3. So now we can write ln 9 to the power 3 by 2. 9 means 3 square, to the power 3 by 2 means this 2 and this 2 cancels, and we have 8, minus ln 3. So this is ln 3 cube is 27 into 8 minus ln 3. So we can write ln 27 into 8. So log a minus log b is division. So now we cancel. So this is ln 27 into 8 by 3. So the division rule is this: log a minus log b, you write log a by b. This is the rule from C2. So this would be 2 9s are 27, ln 9 8s are 72. So this is very cluttered. I'm not sure, I have to recheck that calculation. So we are putting the value here. So 6, 2 6 are 12, 12 minus 3 is 9, so 9 to the power 3 by 2. Then we have this one, so 6 plus 2 is 8, so this is correct, minus. So 2 to the 4, 4 minus 3 is 1, 1 to the power anything is 1, so this is 1, this is correct. So if I put 2 here, 2 plus 2, this is 4, so the mistake is here. This should be 4. This should be 4. This should be 4. So this is wrong. Let me remove this. ln 27 into 8, minus means division, 4, so 4 2s are 8, so ln 54. Now it's correct. This question is integration by parts, and then we have to prove something, that means trigonometric identities, that is in C3. Let's start with A. We have to integrate x cos 2x dx. Again, this is a very common integration by parts. By LATE, let me write out the formula here. This has no limit, so the formula would be u dv by dx, so this would be uv minus v du by dx. So by LATE, so algebra comes first, trigonometry comes later on, so u is algebra, so this is u. Then v, so since this is dv by dx, so v is going to be the integration of cos 2x. The integration of cos 2x is sine 2x by 2 by the fundamental rule of calculus, minus integration, this would be v. So if this is dv by dx, integration of v is going to be sine 2x by 2, and du by dx, so the derivative of x is going to be 1 dx. So this would be x by 2 sine 2x minus, this would be integration of sine 2x is going to be, first of all let me put the half here because there is a 2 downstairs. So integration of sine 2x is going to be minus cos 2x divided by the chain rule 2 by the fundamental rule of calculus. Since the integration is done, plus c at the end. So if I simplify this, this would be x by 2 sine 2x, this minus and this minus multiplies and becomes plus 1 by 4 cos 2x plus c. So this is the integral. In question number B, we have to use trigonometric identities to break this 2x into x. That means we have to use this C3 double angle half angle rule, that sine 2 theta is 2 sine theta cos theta, and cos 2 theta can be written as either 1 minus 2 sine squared theta or 2 cos squared theta minus 1. Either one would do. What we have to prove here then, that the 2x can be broken down. So let me write it down, left hand side. So x by 2 sine 2x plus 1 by 4 cos 2x plus c. So if I break it down, x by 2, sine 2x can be broken down as 2 sine x cos x plus 1 by 4. Now cos 2x can be broken down either as sine square format or cos square format. So the question is, what is the format that is expected? So in the answer we have sine square, because if you multiply the sine x with the sine x, it becomes sine square. So let's try to break it down like that. So 1 minus 2 sine squared x, and the plus c is here. So this would be x by 2 into 2. So this would be x by 2 into 2 sine x cos x. So this 2 and this 2 cancels. Plus 1 by 4 into 1 is 1 by 4. Minus 1 by 4 into this is 1 by 4 into 2 sine squared x plus c. So this 2 and this 4 cancels and becomes 2. So it becomes x sine x cos x plus 1 by 4 minus half sine squared x plus c. So if I take something common, first of all, this 1 by 4 is a number and this plus c is any constant, any number. So we can write plus 1 by 4 plus c as another arbitrary constant. Arbitrary constant means put all the constant together. So we don't have to worry about this. So now all we have to do is we can take this as common. I can write this as x sine x cos x minus half sine square x and plus c, arbitrary constant for this two. If I take half sine x common, it would be 2x cos x minus sine x plus c. You can check by multiplying half sine x into this 2 and 2 cancels, it will be x sine x cos x. So this is x sine x cos x, it matches. If you multiply half sine x with this, it will be half sine square x, half sine square x, it matches. So this is proved. Question number 62 has a substitution that is an irregular sum, but this question was given in an exam once or twice. I actually remember it only once. So although it's not a regular sum, if the sum is irregular, this might be given. So this is important in that aspect. So substitution, we have to substitute the limit. When x equals to 0, then u equals to 2 to the power 0, which is 1. When x equals to 1, the upper limit of the Cartesian integral, then u equals to 2 to the power 1, which is 2. So we have the limits. Now the derivative. We know u equals to 2 to the power x. This might not be a common derivative, but it comes in handy to remember this. D by dx of a to the power x is a to the power x into ln a. This comes in handy. Although this formula is not given in the formula booklet, but we know this thing, d by dx of e to the power x is the same thing into d by dx of the chain rule, which is x. In the formula booklet, they had given us e to the power x ln a is a to the power x, this particular expression. So from that we can actually figure out this integral. So we can write d by dx of e to the power x ln a, which is the same thing as a to the power x. So we can write e to the power x ln a, same derivative, into d by dx of the chain rule. This would be ln a. So we know e to the power ln, if the x comes to the power a to the power x ln a, and we know e to the power ln anything is that thing. So this is a to the power x ln a. So by this thing, this can be derived but not needed at all. Just if you remember this, you can do this irregular sum. D by dx of a to the power x is a to the power x ln a. That's enough for doing this sum. So if we do the derivative of this, du by dx So a to the power x, 2 to the power x is going to be 2 to the power x, and ln a means ln2. So this would be the derivative. So dx is going to be du divided by ln2 would be 2 to the power x dx. That's the substitution. So this is equals to, we can substitute now, hence the limit 0 is going to be 1 and upper limit is going to be 2. So upstairs we have 2x into dx. Remember, this is upstairs multiplied. So 2x dx is du ln2. So we have du divided by ln2 upstairs, and downstairs we have 2 to the power x plus 1. That means u plus 1. So if I bring the constant 1 by ln2 outside, it would be 1 by ln2, and this would be 1 by 2 du by u plus 1. So du by u plus 1 is the same as 1 by u plus 1 into du, same thing. So 1 by ln2, we know the rule of reciprocal integral. It is going to be ln of u plus 1 divided by chain rule is 1, and the limit is 1 to 2. So this is going to be 1 by ln2. If you put the limit, it would be ln 2 plus 1 is 3 minus ln 1 plus 1 is 2. So this would be 1 by ln2 into ln 3 by 2. That's it. That's the integral.